This conference will now be recorded.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning,
Can you
guys.
guys see my screen?
Morning. Yes.
Yeah, we can see.
Okay, thank you. So let me log into DevOps portal, dev.azure.com. Let me go here. So yesterday we seen different configuration items, right? Styles and across your boards and sprints, which is a task boards in your sprints basically, and this is a Kanban board. And how your styles and swim lanes will help your project team to track their or to visualize their progress quickly rather than spending some time opening and inspecting each and every item, right? So these are some of the configuration items that we have, and they are very helpful as well. Okay, let's get into the another level, right? Okay. uh, so right now, so far we've been using the regular default templates for each and every one of these, right? Template means is nothing but whatever you see here. Okay. Different fields you have, you are assigned to state, reason, area, iteration. So some of them are drop downs, some of them are text boxes. Okay, like that, right? So if you want to add your own, you should be able to add it actually, because if you are working for any complex organization or a complex project, they may need additional fields to be tracked along with this regular fields in this default template as well. So this facility is there even in the older versions of this Azure DevOps as well. So I would say predecessors of this Azure DevOps, you have TFS, VSTS, like that, right? So there also you used to have that customization of the templates. Here also you have it, but it is more simplified here. So in TFS or VSTS, if I have to customize my templates, right, I had to install some software and I had to do it in from the Visual Studio. Basically, it's not easy. You should be like a programmer, okay? But with the introduction of this Azure DevOps, it became like any other tool. Basically, you can simply go ahead and customize the way you want. You can add the different fields. You can add a group of fields. You can you can create a new, altogether new one as well. So it became very easy. So let us say if I think Kiran was asking one question, tracking some other extra information or something, right, Kiran? I was telling you we will do it in the later session.
Yes.
Yeah, so we can track that. If I want to if I want to track that additional hours, okay, I can do it. Rather than rather than disturbing this current information, we can add it different. We can track it differently. So for tracking this one, right? We have to customize these templates. Okay, remember one thing: when you are using this template, let us say your product backlog or task, or so these are the icons. Task, this is the task icon, this is product backlog icon. So you can easily identify like this. You don't need to open and do it, right? Feature, and then product backlog, and then epic is your cron basically. Okay. If you are modifying this template, any one of these templates, it means that uh, you are modifying the templates of all the projects within this organization, because these templates are not specific to your one of your projects. This is specific to the entire the all the projects within your organization. That means if you make some change, let us say if we add one text box here, this text box will be visible across all the projects who are using this template basically. So are in other organization. So what these guys providing, rather than uh, touching or modifying this one, you can create a copy of existing template and modify it. Okay. So here copy of template means not this specific task or product backlog item, the entire Scrum template that we use. You remember when we create a project, we basically select is it a CMMI or is it Agile, is it a Scrum, right? So we will make a copy of that one. Okay, you don't need to worry where we need to do, etc. It will guide you basically. Okay, let's go ahead and add one more text box or a drop down to this task one, basically task template. How you can do, you can open any task from your backlog items or anywhere, and on the top right corner you can see uh, customize. Okay, you can click on customize. When you create a customize, so this is what you see, right? Even in this uh,
Kunal,
yeah.
I can still see only the task. Yeah, it's
uh,
reflecting only.
Sorry, it could be slow, right? Is it
Yeah,
okay now?
yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, let me know.
How do
I can.
can you go back to the previous task and show it from there now?
Sure. So I'm just clicked on the back button. If you want to customize anything, right? Okay, you can go anywhere. I mean, even if you are in boards or sprints, okay, wherever you are, right? You just need to open the template. I mean, the item basically. Okay, when you open item, right? This is what you see, right? From anywhere you open, doesn't matter. It will display this one, isn't it? Okay. On the top right corner you have this context menu. In the context menu you have some options here. Okay, link work item, move to another project. Okay, create a copy of this item, because many of the times what happens, your project manager or product owner might be onboarding these you remember I was creating all these requirements. If project manager think that most of these details are same, probably one or two are different, then he will make a copy of this one and edit it actually, like titles, etc. Okay, email work
Okay,
item, if you want to send it to someone, if you want to send it to someone, you can email this one as well. Okay, and then you see templates, and then new branch. This is related to your code actually. When we come to the code, I mean Azure repos, we will talk about it. Okay,
okay,
and then customize. This is the option you select to customize this template. These options are available for each and every work item type. Other work item types are, you have epic, feature, and product backlog item, right? Now let's go ahead and
yes,
customize this one. So this is the layout what you see in the template: state, region, area, iteration, priority, details. Details is one section. If you see, right, I can collapse it, right? This is one section, and in this entire one, this is one section. The
Kunal,
entire
it
one you
was
call it as a, yeah. Tell me, tell me.
yeah, it's reflecting now.
Okay. Hey, how about others? Is it problematic to others, or is it only for you?
Sometimes it is not synced as of now.
Is it okay? You can see I have a good. Let me see my internet one. Okay, I can see all. Okay, but anyways, let me know if it is a problem. I can slowly go basically. Okay. Okay. Now
Sure,
click
thank you.
on this. Yeah, I'll go a little slow then. So now I'm in customize. Okay. Hope you are able to see this. Okay. Right. And where we are, if you see, we are in the organization, and we are in organization settings, and in that you have process. On the left hand side also you can see that you have this, right? We are under boards, we are under process. So the moment you click on customize, you are coming here basically. So you can go manually here, or you can directly come here basically by going to that customize option. Now you can see this is a detail section, this is a deployment section, and then this is a description section. The entire thing is a your page layout. Now I want to add one additional field or a text box to this detail section. Very simple is that you can click here and add a new field, or you can click here and add a new field. Everything is same. Okay, click this new field. What it is saying. Okay, click this. So I'll just give it as a some name, basically extra hours, extra effort, something I'm giving. Okay, and you want it as a boolean, all the data types you have, date time or decimal, etc. So since this is some effort, you can keep it as a decimal. You have other one, pick list is nothing but your drop down list, basically a drop down list. Pick list integer and string, and text single line, text multiple lines. Okay, single line means you will have you cannot have paragraphs, right? I mean, as you see in any web application. Let me take it a decimal, and you can provide some description if you want. Okay, let's look at what other options you have. So you want to set it as a required field, then select this one. If you don't want to set it as a required field, uh, if it is required field, obviously you cannot move away without filling this field. Okay, and this is actually the entire layout what you see, basically. Okay, click on add field. Now you see you have this additional field here. Okay, and similarly you can add it anywhere by clicking on this one. If you want to add a group like this, so this is a group, right? Details is a group, basically. If you want to add another group to this layout, you can add it. So click on new group. Let's say say deviations. I'm giving some name. Okay, deviations. Okay, add group, and you see it is being added here. I think you can move it across as well. I'm not sure. Yeah, you can move it. Okay, you can keep it wherever you want. Okay, now if you can go and add fields from here or from here, right? Okay, now just let me put one here. Deviation reason. I'll select some other uh, one, like okay, then you have to add the values of the drop down, basically. I'll say I'm adding some fields, the way I want. Okay, add a field. Quick list value is not entered yet. We added it. Okay, click on add field. That's it. Now it's been saved already. Okay, let's open another tab and see it. Actually, right click and open it. Hope it is refreshing for you. Okay, and
Yeah, yes.
go to yeah, go to any page, and now we modified the template, right? Task template, basically we modified. Okay, and let's open and sorry, let's go and open any template. So any task, basically. Now you will see this. Okay, you have this extra effort. Okay, and then you have this deviations. Under that you have the deviation reason drop down list as well. You can select something, and then it is showing some red color. Let me see what is this. Yeah, this is a required field, I guess. Okay, let me save it. You see, field extra effort cannot be empty. You can see this, that's the reason it is showing red color. And if I put some 20, that's it. That red color has gone. Okay, here also that has gone. Now we can save it. Similarly, now this is applied for each and every task of yours. Basically, you can go and open, you will see this, right? Because I changed the template, not the individual task actually. Okay, like that you can go ahead and add any fields basically. Okay, now you can do the same thing. I mean, if you want, I can quickly show for your product backlog item as well. Everywhere it is same. You can open the any task, sorry, any work item type, and go to your context menu. You will see the same options. Okay, and then go to customize, and then you will come here basically. Then you will go and add your, whatever you want. Let's say, okay, you can say this, and then oh, I open from here. Okay, that's okay. Let me click on back button. Now you see, I added this one, conflict with partner. It's a boolean value, that's why it is showing, uh, like this. Okay, and save it. Now you go to any product backlog item, you can see, because I changed the template. Okay, you can see here, it is reflected everywhere. Okay, so let me go to task again, or anywhere basically, task or product backlog, anything, open anything. When you customize it, okay, first let me inspect something here. So you have these states, right? To do, in progress, done, removed. Okay, since you might see some different states in your different projects as well. Okay, your project might be having some 5 different states: to do, yet to start, in progress, done, or removed. Probably some people might use, instead of done, they might say committed, or completed, etc. So you need, I mean, most of the times these are the two, not most of the times, this, I mean, these are the two requirements that you will get: adding additional fields or changing the additional fields, and adding the states basically. Okay, and these are the states what you see in your task board as well, right? To do, in progress, done, removed. If you go to sprints, task board is nothing but displaying all your tasks, right? To do, in progress, done. Okay, now how do you, so you can change those states as well. Okay, similar way again, uh, go to your menu and then click on customize. You will come here. Okay, so right now we try to modify the layout by adding new fields and the new groups basically. Okay, and then go to states. So here, this is what you see: to do, in progress, done, and removed. And you see some non-editable stuff here. Basically these guys categorize, somehow I don't know the reason behind it. This is some kind of categorization. To do comes under proposed, in progress comes under in progress, done comes under completed. Okay, I don't know how they use it, but this is how some categorization they use it. If I want to add a new state, I can go ahead and add a new state basically. Okay, um, let us say I want to add one more thing called, what is this, deferred. Instead of to do, I also want to use a deferred basically. Click on this, then you say deferred. Okay, and where I want to put it, I want to put it on, right after to do basically. That's why I'll put it under category proposed. Okay, and you can even give the color as well if you want. Okay, that's it, as simple as that. Click on create. So after to do, you see the deferred. Okay, now let me go ahead and see this reflection. Okay, this is a task customization. Okay, let me open any task, expand this. You see, to do deferred in progress, you added here, it has come here. Okay, and even if you go to, if you go and create a new work item also, like go and create a new task, you can see, sorry, first time it gives only to do. Once you create it, it will display basically. Okay, for anything that is the, I mean, be it a product backlog item, a task, it will be like that. So if you want to go and, you know, see, this is a mandatory item, that's why extra of a top mandatory always shows fill it actually. Okay, let me go and save it. As soon as I save it, I'll see the other options as well. Okay, this is how we can add states. And what happens, this customization will also reflect in your task board as well, because all these tasks are getting displayed in your task board in sprints basically. You can see here, right? So it is automatic, you don't need to worry about it. Wherever it has some link, it will go and update it. Okay, and similarly you can go and add any state anywhere basically. Okay, and another one is rules. What are these rules? Okay, so if you are a programmer, rule is nothing but your business rule, right? Okay, open anything. So you, I mean, you will have some conditions, right? If this is this value is 2, then update the value of something else. Okay, if, I mean, if it, if condition do something, such kind of stuff, right? So you can apply such kind of rules as well here basically. Okay, and there are some predefined rules, you can use only those rules, you cannot go more than that basically, because Microsoft designed like that. Okay, let me go ahead and customize that. So, okay, I should have, I opened here. Okay, so let's go ahead and add a new rule. Okay, I give it as a some, I'll say rule 1. Okay, what is the condition that I want to check for this rule actually? So the condition is that, you can see from the drop down list. So a work item is created, a work item state changes to, a work item state is not changed, a work item state changed. So like this, you have many values basically. Okay, now let's select anything basically. A work item status changes to something. Okay, so when work item status state change to deferred, you can add multiple conditions as well. Deferred, what you want to do basically, then, so you will have a clear value of, when you say clear value of, I mean, it will erase something whatever you have here. Okay, or copy value from, make read only. Okay, make required, set the value of some field, use the current time, etc. Right, I will say set the value of uh, deviation reason. Okay, or else I would say uh, assign to anything, who you want to assign to, let us say yeah. Okay, and you can add additional actions as well if you want. uh, Make read only, which field you want to make it read only. I want to make this extra effort as a read only, that means I don't want to anyone to edit that value in that extra field, basically extra effort field. Now click on save. So rule has been changed actually. So you can see the description. Okay, now go to your tasks. uh, let's go and see all the tasks here, right? Okay, open any task. So right now this is in progress. When I, if I make it to deferred, okay, because of some reasons, okay, then what happens? This will become, right now this is editable, right? I can edit it. Okay, this will become read only, and other one what we did, set the value of assignment. It will be assigned to, it's already assigned to Kiran basically. Let me change it. Okay, Purna, just for our understanding. Okay, now let me apply that change, make this deferred. See, the moment I made state change to deferred, the assignment is also changed, you see, to Ravi Kiran, and some region also changed, moved to state deferred. This is automatic. Okay, and then this extra effort became, you see, it's a readable, I mean non-editable. You can see the lock symbol as well. Okay, similar, I mean, it is not going away. Okay, let me save this. It's not moving, probably some screen flickering. Okay, see everything. This is another one. Can we change it? Sorry, that the action is different now, right? Let me open one more task. Okay, this is a dev test, assigned to dev test, in progress, deferred, everything is changed, assigned to, and effort is applied here. Okay, that's it. And now similarly you can go ahead and add n number of rules basically. Okay, to, all you need to do is explore it actually. So I would say spend a couple of minutes on each, and I mean, you don't need to practice each and everything here, but it helps you basically what feels when you select something, what are all things that you can see basically. An arc item status is not in progress, what you want to do, okay, etc. Okay, this is helpful when you want to do some bulk changes as well. Okay, bulk changes means you want to update. I'm giving some scenarios basically. If you, I mean, if your project manager want to, because of some requirement, he want to update all the uh, I mean, acceptance criteria fields in your task when something happens to your, I mean, state or assignment, etc. So such kind of things basically. But if you want to apply any such kind of automatic rules, this is the place you can come and add a rule in your customization area basically. Okay. Uh, any questions?
No, Purna, nothing from my end.
Okay, so layout, states, and rules. So you will have the similar thing for all the work items. Okay, and if I go to layout, right, you will have one more option, you see, get extensions. Okay, when, I mean, why this is required? Okay, in some cases you may want to add some multiple checkboxes, etc. Right now, when you click on new field, right, what you have, text box, boolean, date, time, decimal, identity, integer, etc. Right, and you have check boxes, etc. as well. So if you want to add such kind of things, that is not available by default. That's the reason your developer community comes into picture. You see, you will there are thousands of, I mean, millions of developers who are creating extensions or reusable components and making it available on the GitHub, right? If it is a open source thing, But if you work with the tools like AWS cloud or Azure cloud or platforms like not the tools, they are cloud platforms, okay, tools like Bamboo, Jenkins, or these kind of Azure DevOps, developers create extensions basically and make it available to everyone. Similarly here also you can go and download extensions as well to your template if something is not available here ready to use. Okay, so for that, see, you are able to see, you are able to make all these changes. Sir, I am able to make all these changes because I'm an administrator of this organization, or the project manager or the project admin of these organizations. Okay, not everyone can do. If you are a contributor, you cannot edit it. If you are a valid user, you cannot edit it. Okay, that's what you see in the permissions basically, right? You have the groups and permissions, right? Now let's go and get extensions. If you want to, you think that something is not available here, when you click on get extension, right, you will come to marketplace. This is the marketplace. Okay, Visual Studio Marketplace, you can say marketplace.visualstudio.com. See, there are multiple people, already. Even Microsoft itself, create some extensions. Basically, you can go ahead and search and add your own extension. I mean, some are free, some are editable fields basically. Sorry, free, paid actually. Okay, you can see what is this some, but always look at this downloads. If it is only 36 downloads are there, means it could be very new one. Okay, and you can go ahead and you know certified by who certified it. Is it certified by some publisher, or it is certified by Microsoft? It's always, I mean, anything that you see here is uh, safe only, because no one will simply accept extensions, right? Company will do a well, you say validation whether it is a safe or not. Now you can see many things here, you can go and check it. Okay, but let me click on Azure Boards only. Okay, what I can, this we have to go and read it. Okay, I think, let me, I'll take some simple ones so that you understand. Let us say multi-value control. Already 17,000 people downloaded it, 17,000 times downloaded. Okay, let me click this. And fortunately, for each and every extension, you see extensive documentation here. Microsoft is known for this. So you can see, all you need is simply go ahead and read it. Actually, with screenshots it is available. I'm not reading it, so get it free. I just want to show you how you can install, because there is no limit for the extensions that are available based on your requirement. If you don't have the field available in your template, simply come and search here basically. Okay, so it will, whenever you install an extension, it will ask for an organization. Hey, in which organization you want to install this extension? Okay, so mine is your planner. That means this extension will be available only the projects in this organization. Okay, click on install, and there is one more as well. You see, for, I mean, install for this organization, install for your Azure DevOps server. Means I told you, right, initially you will have a Azure DevOps platform both on cloud and on premise as well. On premise means it's your responsibility to upgrade, change permissions, etc., etc., right? So that's the reason this guy will allow you to download it to your local machine. But if it is a cloud, it will directly install into your organization templates. Click on install. That's it. You are all set. Go to your organization. Okay, now go to your project in your online. Go to any work item and try to see the customization. Okay, now you see add custom control is been available here. Okay, that's what in the documentation also I can see. Okay, let's say click add custom control. So it is multi-value control. Okay, and go to options. What is there you see? Okay, you have to add some field. Select the field for this control. This is only the input needed if the field is a pick list from. Okay, let me try it. uh, Activity, choose values for the control. This is only required if you are not using pick list. Okay, I'm giving some. Allow users to enter custom values as well. Okay, okay, this is I did not read that what is that extension exactly. I'm just trying to use it. Okay, multi-value control like this. Okay, now if I go to open any work item, basically your task. Where is that? Okay, okay, it basically added the requirement and it is allowing me. Okay, I added this wind and then it has a requirement. So, okay, it is allowing me to add some kind of tags basically. Okay, the field activity contains wind requirement that is not in the listed supported values. Okay, but this is what I given, right? Wind is not in the list of supported values. Oh, sorry, here basically activity. What is? Oh, probably this activity is the default activity drop down that we have, or that is in our activity. Basically, we have the design, development, requirements, etc. Right? I think because of the, I think we need to read that what exactly that control is. So it basically changing the behavior of our existing values. Generally, if you see when in our general activity, right, you will have a design, development, requirements, etc. I think because of that extension, it basically changed the values of this default activity drop down list. Okay, now I don't want that one basically. Let me go ahead and remove from layout. Refresh it. Yeah, this is gone. Okay, let me refresh this. Reload. Okay, I think it might have made some change, isn't it?
Puna activity was a different field.
Now this no activity is added by after installing that custom control, right? No, no, no. This is a older one only, right?
Yeah, older one, I guess.
Yeah, older one only, but it made,
But for the new multi-valued one, what we can do is we can provide multiple inputs and see how it's working.
no, yeah. What I did
Earlier,
not, what I
you
did not
gave wind.
understand is, yeah, what I did not understand is, I was not reading that extension, right? I forgot whether this activity was added by this template or something. Okay.
Okay.
Uh, okay. You see, I mean, something wrong basically. Okay. So we basically need to, whenever you go on, right? So rather than how I am doing, it's better for you to read about the control basically. Here it is showing, right, all the documentation better. I mean, okay, you can see exactly it is showing how it behaves, what it changes, etc. Okay, guys, you spend some time on this one because this is a self-explanatory, right? And let me know, I mean, because I also don't go and use each and everything, right? It depends on the requirement. But this is how you can go and add the extensions. Okay, what I do, let me go and uninstall that extension basically. If you're a admin, I mean a project administrator, or if you're the administrator of your organization, you can go and uninstall as well. Like the way install, you can uninstall. So for that, you need to go to this, what do you say, go to organization, your planner, and then go to organization settings, and then you will have a extensions area here. I mean menu, click on extensions, and you can see, so installed and then requested means there are other users, right, who are contributors, etc. They cannot install basically because they don't have permission. But when they go to marketplace and click on install, right, that will become a request and will be displayed here basically. Okay, non-admins, whatever they do, that will be displayed here. Click on install, select it, and then uninstall. It will show all the history, you can see here. It will ask some reason. I'm not giving any reason here. Okay, continue with that's it. Now let me refresh one more time. Go to my organization homepage, go to online reservation system, go to any task. I think it made some change here. It has to show all the, different work items, sorry, activity types, design, deployment, right? It made something. Okay, this is a lesson for you as well. Without reading and understanding, don't do it. And probably what you can do, you can create some dummy organization. So think of it as a real, organization used by your client. But if you want to experiment any such kind of things which you don't know, right, better you create one organization for the lab purpose, even in your company as well, or for trial purpose. Then you can go and do all these kind of experiments. Otherwise you will go mad. Okay. So you see that has gone. Add custom control option was there, right? That has gone basically. Okay, but certainly it made some change to my, activity drop down basically. That's what I can do. Say. I can test it, right? Go to other organization because I did not install in other organization. Okay, go to any project, go to work items, go to any task. Mm, it is loading. Okay, now you see under that. So these are the things what we are missing there, right, team? You see the task in other organization where I did not install that extension.
Yeah,
Got
yes.
me? Yeah.
Yep.
So it screwed me basically after I installing that one. Okay. Yeah. So lesson, whenever you want to try this thing, don't do it in your live organizations. Ask your manager for an approval to create one lab organization where you can experiment all these things, extensions or even customizations as well, so that it will become kind of your testing environment. You do your changes in the test environment. If you are happy, if it is expected whatever you are expecting, then go ahead and implement it in your live organization. Okay. So okay guys, okay, those are all the items that I want to cover as part of Azure Boards, and we covered all these things. This is not a configuration sprint review, it is our discussion basically. Okay, sorry, burn down charts, right? This is another one. Okay, these burn down charts basically, it is automatic based on the work item, based on the efforts entered by your team day by day, it will burn down chart will be displayed basically. Go to your sprints. So for each and every task, you will have this remaining work, right? This is a test customization we just added. Okay, open anything here. So 9 hours, etc. You have it, right? So as I told you, every day the developers have to, or the whoever is working on the task, they have to go and update this remaining work, so that your management will come to know how many hours of work yet to be done basically. Okay, based on this data entry, your your boards will change basically. You can see, if you come to analytics, you see the burn down chart. Okay, what it is saying, the burn down chart from September 20 to October 1st, and it is showing the burn down chart is being shown for your task backlog. Okay, if you want to see it for backlog, you can check the backlog as well. Burn down is based on the sum of the remaining work. Okay, uh, and you see here it is clearly showing remaining work is 105 hours. Okay, and in the bottom the legend, if you see the remaining work, and dotted line is remaining capacity, ideal trend is your gray basically. Okay, so this is helpful for your project manager to quickly see whether they are going in a expected speed of development or not basically. So this is ideal one basically. So what it is saying, your ideal trend, if you are in March, sorry, September 21st, you have to have 192 remaining hours like that. Okay, you can see this. So end of the sprint, right? Obviously, both this remaining and ideal trend should be should be zero basically. They have to intersect each other. So you don't need to do anything. Based on the remaining work hours, it will basically update. Okay, generally, your project manager send this report, to someone. Go to backlog item. So this is the backlogs. Nobody is updating this one. That's why it is not displaying anything basically. And you might wonder why it updated. The values are updated. Yesterday, if you see, right? If you go to, sorry, if you go to sprints, go to anyone. All these in progress items, right? Tasks, basically they are not in progress. They are in the to do section. Yesterday night only I moved all these things, tasks from here to here. If I don't change this to in progress and I don't enter anything here, right? You will not see those graphs basically. You can see here. So because if people don't make the changes, your burn down chart will not get changed actually. So this is some kind of governance your project manager has to bring in. Okay, and finally you will have your queries as well. Queries means see, from the boards you can see whatever you want, the progress and everything. From the backlogs you can see, from sprints you see, but you may want to have some reports as well. Okay, so that you call it as a query about your requirements. You can go ahead and add a new query. Okay, click on new query, and see, you will have all these options based on what criteria you want to retrieve the items basically. You can say work item type equal to any, or you have other work item types, whatever you see, product backlog items, etc., any, and state equal to, let us say I'll use it, and state equal to let us say deferred, add new class, and assign to, let us say I want to see only mine, because let us say I'm a team leader, I can see anyone's, right? uh, I want to see only assigned to equal to, it will display all the people Ravi Kiran. Okay, and then you can run this query and you can save it as well. Save it. So we have two options. When if you select my queries, right, this query will be visible only to you, whoever created it actually. If it is shared, this query will be visible to anyone basically. That's it. Save. Okay. So as soon as I saved it, you can see, uh, this list, because I want to track only the deferred items. Okay. So there are a number of ways, right? You can go and change the styles in your boards or sprints and you can see it. The other one is simply come and check here, basically create a query and see some reports basically. And similarly, it automatically adds some charts as well. So charts is empty, you can go ahead and add a chart. So on the chart, you have different chart types: pie chart, bar chart, column, all these things. Whatever you want to take, just take it. And it is asking select group by. So it's a work item type. Okay. Aggregation is a count of your one. Okay. This is pie chart default values basically. You don't need to worry about it. That's it. Whatever you see here, it's a visual representation of what is a right? So I mean, all your charts are always visual representation of your data, right? Okay. Similarly, if you want to change it to in, then you can select multiple values, I guess, or any, put it in, and then run query. Okay. State in accepted. Is it not a multi? I was thinking this is a multi basically. Simply you can select something. Okay. I can remove it. So it has shown me many things. These are all the things which are assigned to Ravi Kiran, and they are in different stages. And if you go and look into the charts, charting is displayed. I did not save that chart basically. Sorry, I need to save this query basically.
1 minute.
Yeah.
You can go back to editor. Okay.
Uh, Test query. I did not save that, right? Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Editor, and then why save as? I have save, right? It is automatically saved now.
We need to remove the second option here.
Yeah, I did not do it. I did not do it. Now it will come save query. Okay. Now if I come to charts, it automatically updated your pie chart. I did not make any change, right? Now it is showing me five tasks are assigned to me. Three product backlog items are assigned to me. So it is the legend basically. So if you want to change your chart type, you can go ahead and change the chart type. Okay, basically, if you're a lead or project manager, you can go ahead and create charts for your teams, and they want to send the progress every day to someone, right? They can come and create charts rather than going to your, PowerPoint and do all these things, because it's a manual work, right? All these charts, etc. So this is the easiest way, basically, okay, to share these graphs. Okay. You can see, you can share across. I mean, these are some of the things, you can go and explore. I'm just giving you an entry basically. Okay. And everywhere we've seen all this customization, right? Configuring things, we've seen all these things, even in boards, and then sprints as well, these things. And is in the project settings and organization settings. So far we looked at teams, and we looked at permissions. Guys, as I said, you need to go and try actually, then you will remember. Don't try to read it, I mean remember. Practice so that since you already three people, you can practice between you basically by becoming one as a administrator, one as a contributor, etc., so that you will remember. You don't need to worry. Okay. And finally, let's notifications is for the entire project. It's not just for your boards or something. So these are the default notifications that are available. That means you will get emails basically. You remember, I mean, you received email when I added your user ID to my organization, right? Why? Because the emails are built in. You don't need to do anything right now. You see, email will get triggered when a build complete, when a pull request. Okay, these are all okay. This is related to CI. This is related to your Azure repos. We will talk in the from tomorrow. And pipelines notifications related to your CD pipelines, CI CD, and there are some other as well related to release. Okay. If you want to add a new thing, you can go ahead and add a new subscription basically. Okay, go. And then if I have to say work is related to your Azure boards. Okay. And when a work item is created, you want to email to someone, do it. When work item is changed, when a work item is deleted, or a work item is moved from this team project, what you want to do something. You want to send an email. A work item is moved from this project to some other project. Send an email to whom? Members of dev db by rule, or team preference, members of db dev, etc. Okay. Or else team preference deliver to individual members. Okay. See, this is defaulted because I started doing these notifications when I'm in the team. You can see that here, db dev actually. Okay. Now you can give the name as well, who I mean who needs to get it. Now it is getting delivered to all the people in the db dev team basically. Okay. Delivered to individual members. Okay. Any team project. Okay. But this will get triggered when your work item is moved from your current online reservation system to some other thing basically. You want to say a work item is deleted, then you want to send it to someone. A work item changed to field is deleted, changes to true, then okay. Specific you just need to read all these things and then say finish. You will see that item here. Okay, work item is deleted. Let me see, if I go and delete, something happens. I need to, I mean, probably I need to get some notification. Whoever is part of db dev team, they should be getting it. So let's go and delete something. Delete. Are you sure you want to delete? Okay, that's it. And let me see who are part of db dev team. Go to teams, uh, basically dev test, and Purna, myself is also there. Okay. Let me see. Sorry, this is not related to that one. Go to your notifications. What is that exactly? Guys, I mean, we cannot do it in hurry. It's basically we need to read basically. Where is that notification? Global notifications.
Purna, it's not global notifications.
It's a
Maybe
DB dev team, right? DB dev team. Yeah, DB dev team. Yeah, I remember. Uh,
can you go to work
okay,
items
then
and
I
check?
have to go to the projects. I have to go to my projects. Okay, go to project settings, and here you have the notifications.
Yes.
Yeah. And so members of DB dev deliver to members of DB dev by role and assigned to current, previous, and everyone. I changed it, right? Okay, we'll explore this. I will also see one of these basically. I generally don't do these notifications because I don't use these things. But you can go ahead and do it. I will also look into this one. Why I did not get this email, or I might be wrong as well. Maybe I need to change some of these things basically. Okay. But the bottom line is that you can go ahead and add required notifications at your team level, sorry, at your project level or at organization level as well. So, but you need to be a administrator role. So you have different permission, right? You have to be a project administrator or you have a org administrator basically, whoever created. Okay. Guys, I would like to stop it here for today. We'll start Azure repos from tomorrow. Okay, we basically covered by it's by story, right? We started from here and we ended here basically. Okay, and fortunately or unfortunately, I screwed my template by installing that add custom, I mean the extension. Okay, but it doesn't matter. I mean, we are not working in a live environment, right? That's okay. Okay. So if you have any doubts, let me know tomorrow or in the WhatsApp. We can discuss and move ahead with the Azure repos. Okay.
Okay, Purna.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.